These developers can't be serious, bro. This update has got to be a prank. Some stuff is being ironed out as we speak, but let's talk about the first 24 hours or so about Black Ops 6 Season 4. Let's just say the first 24 hours has been a journey, and not a smooth, well-planned one. The kind where you trip over a rock in the first 5 minutes. Between things just being straight up buggy, design choices. I think developers are testing our patience at this point. Why are we playing a beta 7 months in, guys? If this is your first time here though, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Feel free to light up the comment section as we go along. So first things first, I'm hearing this thing about ads in the loadout menus. I personally haven't seen this yet. I have kind of been looking for it, but I did see a blog post by Dexterto and a couple of things on Twitter. If anybody has seen this, let me know, but this has got to be insane. Imagine you're customizing your class that you may or may not have lost because of the update, by the way, and then boom, an ad for a $20 bundle slides into your loadout screen out of nowhere, just like some of you guys do with these ladies in their DMs. So I guess Season 4 introduced pop-up ads inside the loadout menu, because apparently not even your guns are safe from monetization. But the backlash here from the community was immediate. Folks calling it invasive, frustrating, and just completely unnecessary. Trying to get your loadouts together should not feel like a freaking online store. And for what I'm hearing, these ads aren't subtle. They pop up aggressively, making it feel more like an infomercial than a loadout screen. If they start adding up,
but wait, there's more
voiceover, we might have to stage an intervention or something, man. And I know monetization is expected in modern games, period. But if this is definitely not the way to do it. Shoving ads into core gameplay menus, at that point, you might as well just have ads popping up on the side of the kill feed. And unless Activision wants another wave of complaints, they might need to reconsider how they integrate these promotions. But they might just say, fuck y'all, we're leaving them. We don't care what you say. I know you knew this was coming, but the performance issues and crashes have been off the chain. Since the update dropped, performance has taken a nosedive, with frame drops, stuttering, and even full game crashes mid-match. And these aren't just minor hiccups. Some players are getting booted right at the end of the match, losing all progress and XP. That is the last thing you want to happen. The worst part, these issues seem random, meaning you can have a perfectly fine session only for the next one to feel like your console or PC is fighting for its life. Temporary fixes like lowering settings or updating your drivers might help a little, but realistically, we need Activision to get it together and roll out a proper patch. Until then, playing a full match without issues feels more like winning the lottery than a guarantee. Let's take a look at a few situations here in the Warzone department.
God damn it.
What?
There's one more behind me.
Ghost is still alive. How is that possible?
How was that a Warzone defeat when you're still alive?
What? I'm so confused.
What the heck? I didn't even die.
I know.
Precisely.
Like, what the fuck?
Bro. I can't get my loadie. Nice. Another bug.
That being said, Warzone ranked is removed, and I am sure that is a big reason why, just because of how messy it is. And at the time I am recording this, we don't quite have an idea of when it'll be back, but it's been a disaster. Warzone ranked was supposed to come back with some stability fixes, but instead it was pulled yet again due to technical issues. At this point, ranked play has just got to be a freaking illusion. We hear about it, see a glimpse of it, but never actually get to experience it like we should be able to experience it. And yes, I have been playing some Warzone here and there, but I am not a big fan of it. But for the competitive Warzone players, this is a huge letdown. If you ask me, isn't this what developers were prioritizing under the Call of Duty umbrella anyways? So what exactly is happening here? It makes zero sense, man. But again, Activision hasn't given a clear timeline on when Rank will return, which might make it even more frustrating. Hopefully we can get it back sometime this weekend, but ultimately it needs to be stable and reliable, not something that gets pulled every few months. Maybe one day rank play, both Warzone and multiplayer, will stop disappearing like a Call of Duty Ghost perk. But at this point, I guess we're playing the waiting game as to when it'll be back. Now, the multiplayer lobby bugs. So you load into a multiplayer lobby, ready to check out your competition, but wait, where's everyone's levels? Some people saying that this is an intentional change to stop lobby dodging. I'm not entirely sure, regardless if it was intentional or not, is broken. Player levels randomly disappear. Sometimes your own name even vanishes. And in extreme cases, people are getting stuck in endless loading loops. These bugs aren't just visual. They actually mess with the matchmaking process. Without player levels displayed, you have no idea if you're about to face freaking FaZe Clan or freaking window lickers. And let's keep it a stack. When basic UI elements stop functioning, that is not a good look, man. The worst part is that this isn't the first time Black Ops 6 has dealt with lobby issues. At this point, players are wondering if each new season will introduce a new set of problems. Activision has confirmed that they are investigating, but this investigation shit is starting to get old, man. It's almost like we need to wait a week or two before we even start playing the game again after these major updates. I'm even hearing that the zombies mode is missing gameplay features and UI elements. Again, ahead of Black Ops 6, it does look like developers are trying to take a little bit better care of zombies. But after this latest update, this came with some head scratching shit as well. The mystery box has been wildly unbalanced, giving out the same few weapons way too often. Mainers are walking into walls on some actual NPC shit, and even the enemy AI is completely unpredictable, sometimes standing still instead of attacking you. And high round lobbies have reported random UI bugs that makes tracking objectives almost impossible. When you add the occasional zombie teleportation glitch, it starts to feel like this mode needed way more to polish before launch. Again, hopefully all this stuff gets ironed out here soon, but as of right now, this has to be a freaking prank. They just can't be serious. What's your biggest frustration this season so far though? Drop it down in the comment section. If you dug the video, drop a like, and I'll drop 2 more videos for you on the screen right here. I'll see you guys over there.